What small thing makes you automatically distrust someone? The way too hard handshake. A firm handshake is great, but some people make it weird. When they talk mad shit about everyone around them to you, and since it's all nonsense you just let it go in one ear and out the other, but the moment you vent a frustration they run and tell everyone this exaggerated story which makes you look awful, and the whole time you know they're the fire starter, but you can't say anything without looking petty. And that's how I quit my job. You'll have fun with that. When they can't be happy, when their friends succeed in the ways they haven't. If your jealousy is that profound, I don't want to be around you. One better syndrome, where no matter what your experience, your history, your anecdote *THEIRS* is better, worse, funnier. When someone borrows something and never attempts to return or mention it until you bring it up. Not respecting my decision. When I say no to something small, thank you for letting me know you don't respect boundaries. *E. They constantly talk shit about others but all the stories are skewed to their favor. I watch my mouth around people like that and try to only say things I don't mind getting out. When they don't respect people's boundaries. Borrowing things without asking personal questions when you're not close, borrows a small amount of money and doesn't pay it back, etc. When they judge others for the very things they are guilty of themselves. When they put a lot of energy into manipulating people instead of just living their lives. Edit. Thanks for the silver. Also, many have pointed out that what I'm describing is not a small thing. Overall, that's true. However, what I'm talking about is the small subtle efforts these people make throughout the day. That's what came to mind for me when considering the question. People who can't keep something to themselves and talk about another person's private matters. I'm very private about myself, as trust takes years to build up, but seconds to shatter. They make up an answer for something instead of saying, IDK. Married my husband, in part because I told him my car was making a funny noise, and could he help? He said, I can open the hood. I can look at it. I can say, yep, that looks like an engine. After that I'm lost. They told me not to tell anyone, but never will trust someone like that. If they tell me other people's secrets they'll no doubt tell other people mine. They don't use their blinkers. Any interviewer that brags about the family atmosphere at work or puts too much emphasis on the culture. We work really hard, but we are like family, so it's totally okay if we take advantage of you. I'm having some people over this weekend. I'm gonna have drinks and some food. You should come by. Weekend comes. Thanks for coming everyone. So today I'd like to talk about an amazing business opportunity. Hell now, to the na. Passive aggression, e.g. instead of telling me what the problem is, doing a bunch of petty shit seemingly to retaliate, and expecting me to know why. Someone who constantly interrupts. I don't trust physicians who never say I don't know. The most dangerous physicians are the ones who make a bad call and then defend it with all their might. Those who answer a question incorrectly with supreme confidence. If a doc occasionally says I don't know, let's look it up, then I know I can trust her/him. When they state something you know to be false as fact. Edit. As discussed below, it's more of a problem if they don't accept correction when presented with better information. Repeatedly not following through, small things too. Hey, I'll talk to you later this afternoon. Nothing. I'll listen to this great song, I'll send it to you. Nothing. I just feel like those little moments are foreshadowing bigger things/disappointments to come. When their opinions on the same topics change depending on who they are with. Edit. I wanted to clarify that I mean this for when people actively have different opinions about the same subjects all in the same day or week, not enough time to change their mind, and if they change it that often then it still stands. You have no idea where someone stands if they consistently change their mind on things, and therefore I wouldn't trust them. I do not mean for this to apply to people who are just passively agreeing or not arguing. in order to keep the peace with family or in a work situation. That's just being polite. They start talking about their essential oil / leggings / makeup / wine business. And their phone background is a selfie. When they don't turn down the music in the car so they can see better when parking. Clearly a psychopath. When they litter. I don't know why, but as soon as someone throws a wrapper out the window I immediately lose all faith in that person. Like you can hold it for an hour. If you can't hold on to a thing that long, how long will you hold what I tell you? When they give non-apologies after doing something wrong, like I'm sorry to see you feel that way instead of I'm sorry for what I did. Or, that's just the way I am, or why do you care so much, or it's not a big deal. When they openly brag about fucking someone over. Edit. Alright. I fucking get it. It's not small at all. It didn't register in my head when I was typing this answer. I get it. You guys can stop now. If I can't sleep around them, must be an enemy. When they put a hand on your shoulder, squarely look you in the eye, smiling with a fat grin, and confidently say trust me. If someone happily tells you they've cheated on someone before, one of the biggest red flags ever. When they tell you all their exes are crazy. Edit. Proceeds to get flooded by people saying their exes are crazy. Trying to change your mind after you say no instead of being respectful and letting the matter drop. When they come on really strong seeking my friendship. In my experience, anyone who starts out with intense flattery, saying things like, let's be best friends, inevitably turns into a jealous, undermining asshole within months. Healthy people seek friendships with people they like. Unhealthy people pressure you into intense BFF-dom, suck up your energy, then belittle and discard you. Something about when a person tries too hard to be somebody they obviously are not. I've realized some people can pick up on that, and some cannot. Edit. Spelling. When they are super nice to me, compliment the hell out of me, and want to be best friends right away. Immediately makes me suspicious, and I put my guard up. I assume they have ulterior motives, and are trying to establish a false rapport with me, in order to throw me off their scent. Anybody who will tell you their IQ number. It's said so often I'm not worried about giving it away. Mistreating service people, children, less intelligent people and animals. When they have to keep saying believe me. When I catch them lying about something very small with no consequences, if they were to tell the truth.